Hi, it's Geoff,
Hi, Ben.
and welcome back to another episode of Geoff and Ben.
You.
If you'd like to see this entire video, it's also available on YouTube on our YouTube channel called Geekroll.
Mm-hmm.
Come visit Geekroll for some hand-rolled and wasabi hot takes.
Yes. And if you want to just listen to our voices and miss watching our handsome faces, okay, just kidding. Oh my God. Anyway, you could just listen to our podcast at Spotify under Geoff and Ben.
Geoff and Ben,
Yeah.
yes. For people who are not too fond of watching and prefer listening. In this episode, episode 2, we're going to be talking about the very successful Super Mario Brothers.
Yeah, from 2023 by Illumination, it made over $1 billion.
$1,300,000,000, I think.
Yeah, 361,000. But
It's a
still,
lot. That's a lot.
is it
yeah.
the first? Yeah, we could check out the information, but I'm pretty sure it's the only video game title that reached over $1 billion. Wow, probably saved Illumination from whatever.
The movie starts with Bowser wanting to get hold of a superstar. This superstar is supposedly going to give him immense power and invincibility or invulnerability or something of that effect. And it's guarded by these penguins in the Ice Kingdom.
Yeah, the little weird thing about that is like, why didn't the penguins just even touch and use the superstar? In fact, why didn't Bowser touch and use the superstar like at the ending of the movie? Because I had like a theory now that like only humans can use the superstar. That's why he was offering it to Peach as a wedding present. Maybe. But anyway, that's speculation. So,
Yeah. Well, I don't think because I've played the Super Mario Brothers games before, and I'm pretty sure that Toad could like consume mushrooms and other power-ups. So it's just
yeah, I mean, they had to, yeah.
and of course because he could consume these power-ups, it just makes sense that they could consume the star too. But
Yeah,
anyhow,
it's probably
yeah.
they're like Super Smash Brothers.
What really bothers me about this superstar scene is the fact that it is only, for such a powerful artifact, it's only guarded by penguins. All they could do to protect themselves was to throw snowballs at Bowser. Why is it like that?
Well, whichever game they came from, maybe it's like a really difficult puzzle. Yeah, or world or whatever. I don't know. Okay. So back to the human world, we are introduced to Mario and Luigi speaking Italian accents in their commercial.
Yes, Mario and Luigi are Italian, and they do have an Italian family. And the scene for Mario and Luigi starts with their commercial. So they launched a commercial to market their services as plumbers because they recently left their employer to
Spike.
their employer Spike to be independent, service providers.
That's actually a game, actually. It's a weird game that's nothing like the Mario Brothers pipe stuff. It's like ladders that you destroy parts of.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah.
So I don't know. I guess the culture of Mario and Luigi's family, they're supportive, but at the same time,
They're so evil. No, okay, not evil. Just
yeah.
they had to put family drama. Why did we have this? Like Mario, no, Luigi has drama, like trying to live up to, Mario's ideal, living under the shadow, being the other brother. But Mario doesn't have angst. What's his thing? Like, oh, do I pick Daisy? Do I pick Peach? No, now he had to be like, thanks, Dad. Thanks for believing in me. And goes away.
Their family was skeptical except for the mom. The mom was very supportive, but everybody else thought it was ridiculous that they spent their entire life savings to put up this commercial. They
Yeah.
thought it was risky and ridiculous, that they shouldn't have quit their job to begin with.
But actually they did kind of well during their first job. They fixed the leak in the faucet. It was just the dog that messed things up.
So after the scene that they get their first client and at least fix the leak and the whole dog incident, something happens in the city.
Which never gets resolved later. But anyway.
Well, there's the citywide flood, and Mario and Luigi decide to intervene because nobody could seem to find the problem. So they end up going to the sewers themselves because they felt like that was the source of the problem where people couldn't figure out. But instead of actually solving the leak in the city, they end up stumbling into a secret chamber
Yeah, it looks
in the
like a warp
sewers.
room. Yeah. It felt like something was like I mean, it could be a magic pull, but in Mario 3, when they used warp whistles, they're drawn away by tornadoes into the clouds filled with other pipes and stuff. So I feel like when they were drawn into that warp tunnel thing, it was wind blowing them, and it should have been like a whirlwind. He should have been twirling. There were like jet streams separating, and in which case that's where Mario and Luigi got separated. Luigi loses his face in the movie. This became the Mario movie, not the Mario Brothers movie.
It is one of the criticisms in the movie that this movie is very Mario-centric. Luigi barely does anything here because he's just, trapped in the Darklands. He doesn't
Yeah,
really get to do much. And Mario is just here in this entire movie just scrambling, trying to like save his brother.
yeah.
That's
Because he landed in the Mushroom
yeah.
Kingdom and automatically found a substitute character in Toad.
Ah.
Did you like Toad?
I thought Toad was cute.
I thought he was annoying. Like, how presumptuous of you. Like, I'm now your best friend. What? His best friend is Luigi, who's like trapped in somewhere else in hot water.
Mario ends up in the Mushroom Kingdom and eventually meets this new character named Toad. Toad is one of those creatures from the Mushroom Kingdom who has a mushroom for a head.
We don't know if that's part of their bodies.
We don't know if that's part of their bodies or if it's just a cap. We actually do not know.
Are they fungus?
I think they are fungus people.
Are Goombas like the apes and stuff? And humans are like the toad people?
I don't know what Goombas are, honestly. Are they also mushrooms?
They are mushrooms.
They're mushrooms.
This is some discrimination going on.
So anyway, Mario shares his predicament with Toad, saying that I'm not supposed to be here and I lost my brother. And Toad suggests that, hey, if there's anybody who can solve your problem, it'll be Princess Peach because, well, she's smart and she knows everything. So they go to the kingdom and meet
By the way,
Princess Peach.
before they go to Princess Peach, they kind of travel from. They use some pipes, and I know there's like Easter eggs in the city and whatever.
Right.
But are there actually any transparent tubes that can go from one place to another? Because most of the tubes are usually green. If there are any transparent tubes, let me know which game because I'm curious. So he goes and tries to get an audience with Peach, but Peach is like, oh, thinking about the invasion of Bowser, and we got like a cut to Bowser, and this is one of the parts that they advertise in commercials because these are good stuff. Everybody likes Jack Black.
I do like Jack Black. I do. I don't know if that's like such a yeah. Anywho, right after Mario meets Peach, after Mario asks for Peach's help, but Peach isn't exactly convinced that Mario will be that useful in helping her out in at least defeating Bowser. So she asked Mario to go through this obstacle course.
They spent a day there. They did not sleep because it went from day to night to day again. If she was so worried about Bowser coming in, why would she spend the whole day with a man? Oh, okay, never mind. I'm just thinking of something about that.
I actually wonder why it seems that the only person capable of defeating Bowser would be Peach. I don't really think the mushroom people would have done anything. It's like they were just gonna wait. Aside from like Toad,
Yeah,
it was just the two of them, and Mario, of course.
that's why they had to go to the Donkey Kong's I don't know, the Banana Land maybe, I don't know the name. Yeah, to recruit an army. What's wrong with the Toad army?
I guess the
Useless.
mushroom people are not battle people. They just don't know how to fight. So Peach had to outsource the soldiers to a different kingdom, which brings us to the Jungle Kingdom, where the Donkey Kong army actually is. Peach went there to try and ask for help, but it didn't came that easily because they wanted to put them on some sort of gladiator arena, like for a trial.
Yeah, Cranky Kong, oh, we have like a bet, was that you have to beat my son before you can have the army.
His son was very, I don't know, how do you say this?
Can I say? I don't know. Okay, he's voiced by Seth Rogen, voicing his usual Seth Rogen voice. So whatever. But I thought, okay, I thought it was kind of cool because like there was like the Donkey Kong cartoon CGI looked so bad I can't stand watching it. I didn't watch it,
Hmm.
but like when they did this new version in this CGI whatever, I thought it was pretty attractive looking. Sort of.
I think they made Donkey Kong into like a jock high school kind of like stereotype kind of person. Yeah.
Was that? They love it. It's like,
No, it was
look,
good.
dancing pecs.
I liked it. Yeah. He was definitely young-minded because probably his character was young to begin with, like a teenager. Basically, was acting like a teenager.
Oh, but he was still vicious. He was like a bully over there.
Well, I think.
He was like Mario. Oh, this is where the start with Mario's arc was. Like you know, I'm not gonna give up. I can do this all day type thing. And then like, but yeah, but Donkey Kong just kept beating up on him.
Eventually, they won the gladiator fight, and they used this Rainbow Road to as a secret passage to get to the Dark Kingdom, right?
Well, the Dark Kingdom, yeah, it's weird now because it's a floating island now. That must be from another game.
Right.
Yeah, that's coming to them, and they were gonna blindside them. The cool thing though is like when they made their carts, you know, they had different options. I'm pretty sure that's how the game goes.
Right.
Like picking your stuff and styles and stuff, and then the hover parts.
It was pretty cool, like to be able to design your own vehicle.
There was a music. The music there was thunderstruck.
Right.
Yeah, there. But of course, before that, Bowser had the funny parts where he starts singing
I love that actually. I was so caught off guard by Bowser just singing, and it was so good.
on the piano, like that.
It's a childish song, obviously. He's singing about his love for Peach,
It's just
but
peaches, 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 peaches,
yeah.
peaches. I
But the vocals
love
were insane. I thought the
you.
vocals were insane. It's very yeah, well, it's very Jack Black. That's how I knew actually that oh, yeah, this is definitely Jack Black just because he has a certain style of singing.
I knew Jack Black was voicing Bowser, but for me, throughout the whole movie, he didn't sound like Jack Black to me. I was surprised. Well, my favorite song was not the Peaches part. It's when they were playing the do da do da do da do da do da do da.
Yeah, famous
Yeah.
songs from the games.
Yeah.
It's always very nostalgic.
That's like a tense uh, part in the underground scenes in Mario.
The entire Donkey Kong army is decimated. And the
They
only
lost.
left,
They lost hope because they lost the best Donkey Kong war, the best. Yeah, the Kong army warrior was Donkey Kong, and he's gone.
yeah.
And Princess Peach like betting her whole army on some unknown human. Mario both gone and to the sea or whatever.
That is odd though. Like, she just trusted Mario right away. But
He didn't even finish the obstacle course.
but I suppose imagine like being stuck in a world as the only human being would actually maybe make you trust another human being when you see one.
Yeah, that's why I think that the superstar can only be used by humans. But anyway, that's just a theory.
It's just like a side story, right? Before they even left the Mushroom Kingdom, I remember Peach saying that something about galaxies. I think she was aware that there are other places that exist. Like that wasn't surprising for her, apparently.
Yeah, no, that's the part when they were taking a break from their journey and she was talking about her origin, like that she came from a portal, sorry, yeah, a tunnel, a pipe, and then, you know, she's like a human baby and whatever.
She made it sound so normal. Like she knew that she could just go to like a different place, but for some reason she just stayed there, right?
Yeah, she was an orphan. Was she even a princess? She was like a lowly commoner.
Because it
But-
seems like
just
if she
kidding.
really wanted to, she could just go back to the human world. I remember somewhere at the ceremony, Toad secretly handed Peach this ice flower, right?
Yeah.
Some sort
It's,
of
it's,
ice
it's
flower,
more
yeah.
freezing flower. Ice flower sounds better.
Yeah, yeah.
That was so cool. It kind of she did like her whole Elsa thing with the cool, golden, ice blue dress, and she was like, you know, yeah, she was being such a cool scene for her over there. Did she really need Mario and Donkey Kong at that point? Because they escaped at that from the giant fish, and they had this all action scene. Donkey Kong was using like a fire flower. Mario just used the growth mushroom, and they were just whole action scene, just going from here to there to crash the ceremony. I don't know. Would if Peach did not make a mistake and got hit by the big bomb thing, she might have handled everything. She froze Bowser already. He was incapacitated. Only when Bowser saw Peach with Mario in like the ice prison thing, it was shaped like a heart. I noticed that. I noticed that. He got mad. He broke the heart and broke out in the whole huge fight, which would still be the very first time Mario met Bowser. Like there was no this is their interaction. Bowser already hates Mario at this point, but Mario never talked to Bowser before. I don't think they established some rapport or whatever with them.
Yeah, one of the critiques in the movie, at least from a lot of people who watched, is that there is really not much character development, and the story is very, well, shallow. But then again, I
It's a kids
think
movie
it's a
still.
kids movie.
And they had to go from start to end.
Yeah, and it was made to be family friendly and just relatable to younger viewers. So
Yeah.
I suppose it makes sense.
Oh, I kind of hate during the marriage thing. It's like Princess Peach goes like he goes when she got off the ice flower already. It's like Peach, I thought I thought we are gonna get married. And like, what do you think I'm gonna? What's that? Like, what made you think I'm gonna marry you? And they're like, what? And they're like, I'll never marry a monster. And they're like aren't your Goombas and then you're like toad people? Like, aren't they like monsters? Aren't it's like it kind of hurt, kind of like it's just being discriminatory. I don't know.
We forgot the part that Mario actually finally saved his brother from this cage before he fell into
yeah.
his death into the lava.
They didn't even give Luigi any suits to wear.
And again,
So missed so much.
and
stuff.
again, Luigi barely did anything in this movie. This is the only time upon his release from that cage, which is already at the end part of the movie, that he actually gets to, be Luigi and be seen as Luigi. It's just there's not much going on for him. I don't know why, but
Yeah, because he can't exist. It's like his story can't exist without Mario because his arc was like, we're gonna be fine as long as we're together. And then like when Fire at them like, yeah, we're together, and like everything's gonna be fine, and they both get the superstar at the same time, and they powered up. Which is why I have a feeling that only humans in this version could use the superstar.
they had a whole tug and war scene with Bowser in Brooklyn, trying to get the star, but of course Mario and Luigi get the star, and somehow,
Kick ass.
even in the game, the star can only power one person. It powered the both of them. Bowser doesn't at all seem surprised that he's in a different world. He's in Brooklyn. I just assumed it would go both ways because Mario and Luigi were surprised they were in a different world. The creatures on, and the Mushroom Kingdom and like Bowser's world would also be surprised, but they weren't.
Yeah. Anyway, Princess Peach was lucky. Oh, was it Toadstool or Princess Peach who had like the shrinking mushroom?
Eventually, when they defeated Bowser, and Bowser was incapacitated but not dead, Princess Peach fed Bowser this blue mushroom, which shrank him to the size of a fist or a hand, and then they put him in a bottle.
Yeah, put him in a bottle. I think they screwed it on, but I didn't see anybody putting holes in it. He's gonna suffocate, poor guy.
I guess we have to give this game a rating from 1 to 10.
Oh,
So what are you gonna rate it as?
okay. Because like I usually rate movies high, for the ones who are I want to repeat watch or watch again. For like even like in the background or whatever. This movie is so bright and so colorful, and the sounds are crisp, and the music, like Bowser singing, notwithstanding.
I love that.
Whatever. It's enjoyable to just look at for the quality of how it's done, and the fact that I would enjoy watching it multiple times compared to like like some super serious movie that's like like Oscar worthy and whatever, like war movies and stuff. I can only watch it one time and I'm good. This one I can watch lots of times. I'm giving it like a 9.
Well, again, my rating is not that far off from you. I'm also giving it a 9 for various reasons. I think that while it's a very lighthearted movie with a very simple story and a very simple plot, it does serve its purpose as being a family movie that's supposedly entertaining for a younger audience. It's something that I could watch and I could, I have the feeling of nostalgia from like seeing all the elements in the movie. Because as a kid, I also played a lot of Mario, so it's very fun to see these characters put into life. And I think I could
Ooh.
watch this a couple of times. It's not hard to watch. It's not hard to follow. It's just easy to just kind of, yeah.
And the
And
voices are good. The voices are good. You can
the
just put it
voices
in the
are very
background
good.
and
I think the actors they chose were tried and tested. They weren't very experimental with the people they chose here. These are well-seasoned actors, or at least voice people. They're well-seasoned. They know what they were doing. I guess that's it for now. This is Joff,
and it's Ben. Hey.
and we'll see you again for other movie-related topics. Bye.
Bye.